Y'all, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go straight into this. I'm calling this the blowout from hell because the way Shanelia tricked me, it's insane. Because it literally took me 3 hours to do. Yep, that's right, 3 whole hours. I hope you enjoyed the video. So last night, Shanelia came to me and she asked me if I could do a style on her hair. Which was weird because ever since she started doing her own hair, she never lets me do her hair because she wants to rock a stretch braid out all day, every day. And I get that. You got inches, flaunt it, girl. But it was weird to me, right? Like, why all of a sudden you want me to do your hair? And I even had like the creative freedom to do whatever style I wanted. So yeah, I was intrigued. I was like, hell yeah, let's do this. And I picked out a hairstyle. It's gonna be insane. I'm gonna do it like in the next couple of days. But then the first thing I always do is start on blown out hair. So I was gonna do this blowout, and I was filming it because y'all have been asking me for an updated blowout, even though it's the same as always. But I was like, yeah, whatever, let's just show it to them. And then I started, like you see here, and I'm like, wait a minute, what are all these tangles? Like I said, Shanelia has been doing her own hair, so the day before yesterday, she washed her hair and then put it in twist and then asked me to do her hair. So I assumed it's like fully detangled because she learned how to detangle. And then I saw this and I was like, Miss Girl, your hair is not detangled. I cannot even find like natural sections. Like, did you even section your hair? And then worst of all, so you didn't detangle your hair. You washed your hair and then you let it dry. So it was completely matted at the roots, which are the worst tangles you can ever have. And they cause the most breakage because if your hair breaks there, you're losing all of your inches. Like I said, Shanelia has been doing her own hair for the last couple of months, and I can already see breakage. I don't know if you can tell, but those flyaways, those are an indication of breakage, which are usually caused by improper detangling. And because she's like learning, this is fine. I already took this into account, but yeah, we definitely need to focus on how to detangle properly and how she can learn how to section properly as well. So what I would normally do is I would go straight back into the shower, dump a lot of conditioner on her hair, a lot of running water, and then start detangling. Because running water gives you more slip, the hair is more elongated, and wet hair has more elasticity in it. So even though you are pulling at the strands, they are breaking less fast because dry hair breaks faster than wet hair. But for educational purposes, I wanted to show you guys how you can detangle this without causing like minimal breakage to the hair. And basically, because she did not detangle her hair, it's like 90% shed hair that is coming out of it. So I started blow drying her hair because the tangles aren't at the tips of her hair, they are at the roots. So when I'm detangling and I'm pulling out the knots, I don't want them to get stuck at the tips of the hair and cause breakage. So I made sure that the ends of her hair were fully detangled so I could focus on the knots at the roots and pull them out easily. So even though it looks like I am pulling the brush through from root to tips, this is not the case. Every time I'm feeling a knot, I stop brushing and I start like detangling the knot with my hands, because using a tool on these type of knots will only cause damage. You will like literally rip out your whole strand and you will have nothing left. So when it comes to sectioning the hair, like I said, moisture is very important because it causes elasticity into the hair and it gives the hair more slip. I am using the Just For Me Hair Krill Piece 5-in-1 spray. It's also a detangling spray and it's a heat protectant. And I really love this product. I will make a video on my favorite products, and this one was definitely a lifesaver when it came to detangling her hair dry like this, because it says what it does and it does what it says. And this is not sponsored. The detangling technique I'm using is I'm finding the knots and then I'm pulling the hair strands out piece by piece, and I'm pulling them out upwards, not downwards, because that will cause the knot to tighten and then you just have to cut it out. So I'm pulling it out upwards, and that's why it's so important that the tips of the hair are fully detangled, because if you pull it out upwards and there are still tangles on the tips of her hair, then you will create an even bigger knot. So knowing the technique to use for which knot is crucial. So yes, this took me about 3 hours, and she definitely tricked me into doing her hair because I feel like she already knew that she didn't do a great job and wanted to preserve her hair. Yeah. Once I was done with detangling her hair, I decided to give her hair a trim. And normally I would trim her hair every 6 months, but now her last trim was like 3 months ago. And she needed this trim because her detangling method wasn't the way it should be. And that's why I'm always telling you guys, it's all about your regimen, it's all about your technique, it's all about learning how to properly care for your hair before it is about the products. Products make your life easier, but if you don't know the basics, if you don't know how to detangle your hair properly, you will never see the growth you want. So this is the amount of shed hair, breakage, whatever is in there that was lost. I think I did a pretty good job of damage control. So this is the look she gave me when she realized she still had like 18 bundles on her head. She was like, it's still big, I still have my hair. Yeah, obviously, because your mom knows what she's doing, but like, can we get it right, please? And thank you. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please don't forget I published and released my lookbook. It's called Versatility. It's a bundling of all my favorite hairstyles. It's available at Barnes & Nobles and Amazon, and you can get it anywhere. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments box below and I'll make sure to answer them ASAP.